I in Vegas? Look at my fingers sticking. Okay, I'm ready. Hi everyone, I'm Grace. I hope your isolation's going okay. Mine's a little bit weird. I don't know, I'm furloughed, not really been doing much, so I've been deciding to bake a lot more. Recently I found out that I'm celiac, just like all my friends know, as I've been telling absolutely everyone. Because, you know, gluten is in everything. It's in pasta, it's in bread, it's in cakes, it's just in everything. And so I like to moan about it 24/7 basically. And I decided that I love really like chewy cookies. So I stole this recipe off this like American website. I even bought some American measurements so I could do it properly, but they weren't quite right. So I've kind of done my own take on that recipe and I'm going to share it with you. So you're going to need obviously gluten-free flour, and I've got coconut flour as well. I like to use half and half, I'll explain why later. I've got light brown soft sugar, I've got caster sugar, I've got large eggs, bicarbonate of soda, peanut butter, unsalted butter, Philadelphia, this xanthan gum. If you're struggling to find this anywhere, I got mine in Tesco. You know, I thought it was going to be one of those really strange things that you had to buy, but it was pretty easy to find. Oh my god, what is this called? Vanilla extract. Vanilla extract? Oh, whatever. That. Chocolate buttons, and then I like to put this on the top, but that's just optional. And yeah, I think that's everything. So let's get making. So first thing to do is obviously wash your hands, especially at the minute because of coronavirus. It's actually not a nice day today, so I don't know why I am wearing this, but we like to dream. You know what, let's go crazy and put some hand sanitizer on as well, because we are super hygienic here. Oh, oh, oh man, oh, damn it. Now I'm going to be following the other recipe as well, because like I said, I did kind of make my recipe off this other person's recipe, so I don't want to kind of look like this. I've made this whole recipe up when I haven't. It says in the recipe you need 2 1/4 cups of flour, and last time I made them they were a bit, I know this sounds silly, but they were a bit too floury. So I've decided I only put in 2 cups, and then at the end, if, oh god that's loud, if there's like the mixture's like doughy enough, then I don't put in all the flour. This is just plain gluten-free flour and I'm sieving it in. The reason why I use half plain flour and half coconut flour is because, oh, I need to open this. The woman in the recipe, obviously if you read it yourself, says, God's sake, says to try and avoid using mainly rice flour. Now in the UK, when you buy gluten-free flour, that just says gluten-free, it is made up of a lot of rice flour, so that's why I've got coconut flour too. And obviously, like I said, you don't have to use all this flour at the end because the cookie mixture is thick. I remember when I first made it and I used the exact proportions that the other recipe used. I nearly broke my whisks. So that's your flour done. And then you need half a teaspoon of xanthan gum. I thought this when I bought it was going to be like really like a gum, like a paste, but it's not. It's just like powder. Then I'm going to use 1 teaspoon of bicarbonate of soda. Then I think you like lightly whisk that together. So yeah, that's your dry ingredients done. Now I've actually given these cookies to my mum, dad, sister, her boyfriend, who are all not celiac and still enjoy nice tiger bread and, you know, like to rub it in my face a little bit. Mum, dad? But yeah, and they really liked them. They said they couldn't tell that they were gluten-free at all, because sometimes gluten-free has like that horrible gritty taste and it's just not for me. Do you know what? I should probably dye up my hair. This is not sanitary. What? I don't know what I'm saying. I don't want to get hair in the cookies, so we'll tie it up. Does that even look nice? No. You know what? That will do. That was the worst tie. That was literally looks like the worst I've ever tied up my hair ever. Where's it? Then we need cream cheese, melted butter, brown sugar, and that's when I add the peanut butter as well. Oh, that was really satisfying. I hope I got that on camera. That's actually got a lighter brown colour, so as you can see, it looks like this. And then we're gonna add in, I think it's the egg yolks and the vanilla extract. Yeah, this vanilla bean paste is so good. It makes it so vanilla-y. And if you don't like that, you're weird. I think I did 2 tablespoons of vanilla extract. I'm just gonna go for it. I kind of wing it. I've done 2 teaspoons. Apparently, I've read, because I just thought, wow, well, why not just, that's such a waste of egg to just do the yolk. But apparently if you just do the yolk, it actually makes the cookies chewy. I'll give you a close-up of what mine looks like as well, because I always like to see what people's mixture looks like so I can like copy it. Look at this. Look at the thickness. Oh. Oh, I just got cookie dough everywhere. And then the last thing to add in is your chocolate chips. I just love Milky Bar. Yeah, I just add in these. I don't add my Kinder yet. I add that when I'm about to bake them, because I like squish them into the top and then they go all melted and gooey on the top. This mixture is so thick. Yeah, the annoying part of the video is that I'm actually going to let this cool for 3 hours. I'm sorry, but it needs to cool for 3 hours now. Actually, the original recipe says 4, but we can't do that extra hour. So it's 3. And I know that's really annoying, and I get really annoyed when you can't eat things straight away. But it does help it go chewy, and it does help it, like, You know what, I don't even know why I'm trying to tell you the scientific reasons, because I don't know. But it just makes it worked last time and they tasted really good, so I'm going to do the same thing again because I'm scared that they won't taste as good and I'm making a video about it. So I'm putting some cling film over it and I'm going to put it in the fridge for 3 hours. I'm just laughing because like nobody cares, but you know what, I do. Oh, actually, whilst we're here, I got sent this. In my ASOS order, so I'm gonna try it now. Okay, so I've put it in. Why am I doing a tutorial on these? Nobody cares. It said shake, so it's been a protein shake. Anyway. That's horrible. So it's been a few hours since I put the cookies in the fridge. I'm not gonna lie, it's been quite a few hours because I've been playing on Animal Crossing because my sister is a teacher and she's gone back to work and she's let me use it, so now I'm addicted. I'm just gonna put some more hand sanitizer on, not as much as before. I've already preheated the oven to 190 degrees and I've used greaseproof paper to line some trays. I actually ended up making like 2 batches because I thought all my family are gonna want some, and also my friends tomorrow when I go to the garden, hoping it's not going to rain. You know what, saying that, it's gonna rain now, isn't it? I've also got all the Kinder chocolate to put on the top. I looked over the footage and I realised I'm really bad at looking into the camera, so I apologise. I've just realised I've actually got no energy, and I know why. Before I had a coffee, so okay, that's better. So I get in. Why does that taste salty? No, I think that's just me. Okay, so I get an ice cream scoop, and that's how I judge how big to do the pieces of cookie, the cookie sizes. But yeah, I literally just make little pieces, and then I put them on the tray. Obviously, making a mess again. So, to be fair, I've not done them the most even distribution of cookie. But you know, sometimes you like a small one, sometimes you like a big one. In that mixture, I've managed to make 14 cookies, some a little bit bigger than others, so if you can equally distribute it, then you'll probably make more than me. So I have loads of this Kinder chocolate, and I did actually double check it was gluten-free because I was like, oh my god, imagine if I'm like calling this a gluten-free cookie recipe and I'm not using gluten-free stuff. So I made sure it was, and then I literally just push it into the top of the cookie. So basically, I put them in for about 6 minutes. Then for some reason, I don't know whether I just don't wait long enough, or I don't know, they don't flatten. Like whenever I've put them in for however long, they've not been flattening down. I don't know whether that's something to do with gluten-free flour or what, or whether I'm just stupid. But so after 6 minutes, I take them out and flatten them so they're a better cookie shape. And then I leave them in for probably another 4 to 6 minutes, just till the edges are brown. And then I shake them off, and you've got to leave them on the cooling rack because otherwise they'll just fall apart. Well, I've actually just had a quick thought. If any of you liked the gym stuff I was wearing, well, I am actually still wearing, you can see my slippers. I actually have a discount code. It's from a brand called Actwear. They're really, really good, an Australian brand. I have 15% off if you would like it. They actually donate to charity with every purchase. They donate to water, hunger, COVID, and sex trafficking, and they've got a brand new collection coming out that's actually going to be donating to the Black Lives Matter movement as well. So that's really cool. So yeah, I'll put all the links and stuff in the description. So obviously now let them cool quite a lot. I really want to eat one. But yeah, almost done. I'll give you a better camera-y view. Woo. Yay. Okay, so I've left them for like 5 minutes, not very long, but I thought I would try one. These are so good. So good. So yeah, that was my gluten-free cookie recipe. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that you find it useful, and maybe make your own. If you do make your own, send me a picture on Instagram or something. I'll put my username here. And yeah, being a celiac, I've actually found pretty easy so far, but that's probably because I've not actually had to go anywhere. I've been buying my food straight from the shop and cooking it at home. Like, I haven't had to go out for meals, which I think I will find really hard. You know, when you like get food envy, I think I'm gonna get that, but it's okay. So yeah, these cookies literally taste like shop bought ones. I love them. I literally had a dream. I went on Bake Off after I cooked them the first time, baked them. And yeah, although that dream will not become a reality because I cannot make pastry, cannot make bread, and I'm not gonna lie, these are the only things I can make. I have actually got a brownie recipe from one of my friends. She made me some gluten-free brownies in lockdown, which was really cute. And she gave me the recipe, so if, you know, I might make another video making them, see how this one does. But yeah, if you enjoyed it, give it a like, subscribe, and I might start making some more videos. Obviously, cookies aren't the most important thing in the world right now. There's obviously a lot of problems like COVID, but Black Lives Matter. So I'll put, obviously I don't want to take away from that. Not that anyone's probably watching anyway, but I'll put all the links to the different pages and places you can sign petitions in the link down below, and I'll also put the recipe for the cookies. But yeah, I hope you're staying safe, hope you are enjoying the last few weeks of lockdown, because remember, you might have to go back to work soon. But yeah, Hope you enjoyed, thank you, and bye. I don't know how to end it. Is that how people do thumbnails? God, this is, look at my